the stream. My name is Lee. Welcome on in. Let me just go to... Where are we going? This. I had a plan. Yes. Yes. I will open that up for now, and we will do that later. My point being, right now, what we're going to do is... let's see. No, that's not what we wanted to do. What we wanted to do was go to... Oh. Dang it. Okay. What we're going to do is going to... Let's just... No, we're going to go is this one and hit at everyone. We... Okay. This is, what we're doing. Okay, so, welcome on in. Those who don't know, my name is Lee. Hi. What are we doing? We are going to go here, open this up, and we're going to open this one, I think. The other one we had open was the Baktruk area, but we're not doing that one right now. That is a... Yep, here we go. Alright, tower... There's a lot of those. We're doing these prompts. Work to be done. Yes, there are, there's a whole list of prompts, that we have been using. Let's see. Same stranger, new train is hot. This key is known for being hot, but today is particularly vicious, as nobody in the right mind. Okay, yes, we have that. We have this one. Content, um, um, dang, okay, alright, so, no, now we have to go through the hoops. Alright, let's see. We're gonna make this a thing. Oh, blah, 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 blah. For those of you who don't know, aren't familiar, a good chunk of streaming is making things look good on the thingy and be in a position where you can work with it. So, you know, there's that. So there's that. Hi. Yes, chat hasn't. We haven't had anyone in chat yet, but welcome on in any case. Oh, God, yes. So it is December. It's July. Timing is odd. It is 6 months until Christmas. Fun fact. And A, 6 months until Christmas, and B, uh, what else? Oh yes. Yes, it is Turning of Tales, the Game of Tomes, the writing group we're part of that does this fun tournament stuff. So, if you would be so inclined to come hang out, to join the tournament, that could be fun. Alright, we'll do that when we have... Alright, they're going to start an ad break in a minute. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a brief overview of Antifert, because it's really cool. And then... New window. And then we're going to get started on... Yeah, it's our steampunk group that we built together that I really... Beautiful. Okay, why is this... Okay. So, okay, 40 seconds. Let me just show you real quick. Yes. I guess we're just gonna put this down. Yep. No, I said. Why is it not showing me the... Alright, well, I guess we're not gonna do that then. Okay. It's being stupid. So, okay. Oh, that's probably because it's not... Hang on. I know what we did wrong. I know what we did wrong. Sorry, I know it's silly to... Oh. That one. Huh. There we go. That's Citizens of Antford. It's our website. It is pretty cool. Let's see. Give me a sec. Why is my... Okay, I'm gonna have to lock you. Yeah, good girl. Okay. Um... Alright. Okay, I just had to... Part of what I needed to do was text my friend that we were doing streaming. I am... Ugh. But yes, we have... I thought I was streaming that. A little bit of technical difficulties. Um... That's some technical challenge. But yeah. No. I don't know what that is. And trying to find what you're looking for. But yes, this is Citizens of Antford. This is a, yeah, okay. That stuff I was working on that didn't get finished. And there's this stuff. Yep. Um, yep. There was a what if, one I had, which, that was a writing challenge, but, you know, we had, uh, that's what I did. Inevitability of Inertia was like, oh, we're all growing old, including, yeah. In any case, hi! Welcome on in. I was just showing off Citizens of Antford, which was a world-building group I was part of in my youth. The reason I was doing that was because we're going to use it today, and I probably should get on that, so welcome on in. Let's see. We go... Bloom. Yes, now we put this down, put this up. There we go. So, that's the world I was using last Tuesday or Thursday. We did a stream, a lot of which was me explaining Citizen Manford, and then we ended up, some writing, so I think that's what we're going to do now. Fold it into a... how are we going to explain? Oh, also, note 431. This we're going to write this number down. And this is an important number because that's the number of... I'm going to bring up the calculator, and then 431. The reason I'm bringing that up is because word count. We're doing prompts for... this is for the Literatic games. We count our words, and we count the prompts that we use to do the thingamabobs. Fold it up into an elegant twist. That's a good one, right? Also, any other GOT friend and any other GOT people who might be watching and not in chat, A, welcome on in. You guys are cool. B, you can report your words. If you're not a GOT person, you can also report your words. You just have to pick a house, and then you can't change it throughout the whole July. But you can, if you decide you want to do GOT, you can randomly choose a house, and then report. Pick the number of any words you write during stream. Like if you are also have a Word document open and just kind of keeping on in the background while you write poetry or like write fun little science fiction story. As long as it's a story. Um, yeah, but if you're writing a story for fun, or like if you're writing fan fiction in the background, you can absolutely just clock the number of words you wrote during the stream and throw it in for one of the houses. The rule then is that you cannot switch and change your mind about which house. So you can pick randomly. You can switch, for the word war for later tournaments. But if you want to just start going for it, I'm not going to stop you. I would highly recommend House Sarapata, but I'm biased because I'm their House Librarian, and we also have to do Blandon and Party Turtle. That's another goal for November, is get that page on Blandon done. But let's for now we're doing this. So, fold it up in an elegant twist. An elegant twist. An elegant twist. Um, 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 doesn't seem keen on conversation. Um, um, yes, he got a letter. Oh, he knows what it says and doesn't say. Um, um, wait. She's probably doing invert or something, right? Um, yeah. Wasting, not waiting. Wasting. Annoying, but not particularly annoying on the scale of small children. Yeah, which is. Um, let's see. Um, 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 uh, yeah, they have a newspaper they're sharing. I'm putting that detail in. We're doing it. We're adding the detail. I'm doing it. You know? It's 1:58. Do we have any? Let me check something. All right, another 20 minutes. We didn't get started too late today, I don't think. Which is good. Um, yeah, they're on a train to Whitehaven, and uh, that's a thought. That is a thought. It's just silly enough, and um, when was the tech? Okay, hang on. The revolution at this point, because we said the revolution to happen like a few years before, so it was 20 years ago. Okay, we started post 2010, so this is 20 years ago is plausible for the revolution. Okay, now we have to look this up. We're gonna do a little research. We're gonna look up when the revolution was, and I think we can count words per minute for research. 5 words per minute for research. All right, let's go and look up our timeline. Directory Atlas calendar. Knit. Oh, that's this. That's calendar of meetups and stuff, which we don't do anymore. But we would have we'd have Machen and stuff. Encyclopedia. No, what we need is we need to go to the library, and we go world building. Basic Guide to Thalo, Canterbury Empire, course from 1900. What did you? Land of Thalo, government, crime and Interford, history of the creation of everything. Oh yes, that's our what was I gonna say? That's our lore, my lore dump. Yes, the Thalo. Oh, that's canon. Yeah, my flag got canon. Prestigious Canyon, Jameson Skyfell, Conwell, geography. Oh yes, small town on that side. We're not doing. Um. Mm, Boxing. Breeds of domesticated moose. Desert Flame. Laws of dueling. What's this? Child's Committee. Yes. Floose. How do you do? Yes. 1883. So, to mark the Revolution, first major event in Anford. Many people choose this as their starting point of their stories, at least turning point when lives change forever. Please, article. Wikipedia article. Integrated Revolution. Here we go. Prestigious wars that converted Antwerp from monarchy into technocracy. A small group in the Technocratic Salvation Front would not be placated in plastered literature to condemn the current rule. So did the Democratic Antwerp movement. Was at the same time they were competing revolutionary factions. Okay, the Democratic Antwerp Front was a which I actually got as a I think I put them. Hang on, let me check mine. Active vanguard stormed the castle gates, with most military fighting the war to the south. Revolution was swiftly over. The entire revolution occurred on one single day, with the royal family brutally executed. The Knight of House of Nobles was disbanded, and those who were not killed during the revolution fled to Titania and Whitehaven. 13 members. I think there's one who didn't. One of the barons didn't, and then he went missing, and his sister took over because the writer who had kind of chosen him as her Sona transition, so she said, I will use his sister as my new proxy. He's actually kind of cool. Like he had he had some. It was an interesting character, but yes, he had been a noble before the fall and had kind of managed to keep his house. There were some that managed, but okay, yes. Many positive changes, from putting minimum daily water ration to requiring minimum level of education, has brought many changes that cause problems. Banning home laboratories and water stills. Yeah, so it's a double-edged sword. What did I do? I wanted to go. No, holidays. It was history. Antwerp Revolution. Politics. Yes, Democratic Antwerp Movement. That's me. It was a short-lived attempt to institute democracy in Antwerp. Public elections were already held to appoint members of the House of Commons. Put Academy College on the belief that the royalty should subside and all the people govern themselves. The movement gained some popularity in late 1981 due to the propaganda against the royalty and House of Nobles. Unfortunately, the movement never gained much ground, and less than 10,000 individuals identified as part of it at its height. quickly dissolved, and a lot of its people were exiled, including Annabelle's family. Like, they were part of this whole movement thing. And, oh, I even wrote a poem about it. Okay, but my point being, yes. So, that's with him. Okay, so we got, no, home, this dashboard. Yes, 1905. Okay, so 1905, which means 20 years, yeah. It basically, it's a kind of continuous ticking, yeah, because it's a continuous ticking, yeah, so 20 years. Okay, that's about right. So, it's continuous ticking, and then it kind of, as time went on, we realized that we were going to have to start, actually timelining it a little more, but, okay. So, we can count that as research. It's 5 words per minute, so we're going to count ourselves as 3 minutes of research. Because we had to go look it up, and honestly, because so it's 20 years earlier. So if the revolution was 20 years, so this, I would say contemporary 15, 20 years makes sense for contemporary Antiford. But yeah, it's definitely at least 15, which means if he is 35, well, never specified how old he was. So, but my point on that was, if he's 35, um, yeah. Yes, if he's 35, then, okay, so if he's, um, probably, if he would be 40, he would have been 20 before the revolution? Late teens, early 20s is very plausible. Okay. Um, um, and, as you were, and even more especially if you were, okay, yes. We're gonna put in that he's roughly ballparking, we're, uh, estimating around 30. Um, yes, past 40. Yes, she's not exactly young. Um, yeah, 2 or 3 gray hairs. Strands, yeah. Um, he hadn't heard from, he hasn't heard. The letter was okay. There we go. We're giving him a little bit of backstory here. Our mysterious, wait, I think we named him Desmond, yes? Desmond. Yes, we named him Desmond. He has a name. We should use it more. Um, we'll use this name. Here we go. Desmond. Feels like he knows the one from somewhere. I already have a one for headlights. Um, and then mirror lag, I don't know, but that seems like horror territory for me. And I am not the greatest horror writer, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, let me keep going with this. Sorry, my eyebrows are itchy. Why are my eyebrows itchy? I don't know. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate, as they say. This is watered down berry juice. Mm. Or berry juice, whatever they put in the mix. It's probably like apple juice with like a tiny bit of natural strawberry extract or whatever, but it tastes good, and there's definitely some actual fruit in there. It's got vitamins and minerals. It says so on the box. It tastes good and jazzed up the water a little bit, so it's a good way to do it. Ugh. Yeah. Oh wow, I am pale. Sorry, you don't realize just how pale you are until um. Oof. All right. My face is getting burnt, tan, whatever you want to call it. Blech. Okay. We'll keep going. First he's heard from his brother in nearly a decade. Um, he'd heard from his brother. Um, 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 yeah, nearly a year. In over 2 years. To Whitehaven. Yes, Whitehaven. We're making it into Freddy. We're given like, um, skeptical. Let's say spot. Okay. When um, what is Desmond's brother's name? Um, yes. Um, uh, um, oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. That is an entirely random thing that I was supposed to do today. Not today, but in general, at some point soon. Um, so good to know. Yes. Um, Desmond Carter. Um, and from the letters he did send, prioritize. Right. Yep. You lose contact with your family just because you are, you know, things fall by the wayside when you don't remember to write, and you think fondly of your cousins, but you haven't heard from them months because you don't remember to write, and it's just like, yeah, all right, that's fair. Um, okay. Or like even with texts and calls, it's still, not great to keep in contact. Yes. Um, okay, student days in. Hang on, we're gonna have to look up another. We're gonna do a little more, another research run. Yeah, nope, that's this one. Yes, we are going to do another encyclopedia ride. library. We're going to the no encyclopedia. Yes. Cities and towns. Argenstrath. Um, is Argenstrath? Um. 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 Yes. Bazaars and rundown shops line the tracks. Um. Um. Okay. Um. Argenstrath Medical College. That's the one. Base the country's industry. I think maybe that's what I was thinking of. Barrow Camp. Yeah, that's the exiles get sent there. Denbolt. Yes, Tanya. Um, Bestial farming city along. Okay, yeah. Coup and Gearford. Mistfelt. Right. Argenstrath. Yes. Uh. Yeah, oh, his brother's doctor. No, that tracks actually. I just remember that there was a lot of students in Argenstrath. Like, oh wow, we have 4 people watching. Hi everyone. I remember Argenstrath being a student. We won. I think that was 2 minutes. It only took a little to look it up. So we'll give ourselves 2 minutes worth of research. And they have a rule about that, but that's 35, and this is more than 35 words. So, and also that's gonna come. Argenstrath is gonna come up in the next story. So, there's a bit of that. Um, 10. Plagiarize, plagiarize, let no one's work plagiarize, plagiarize, plagiarize. Majorize, why shade your eyes, plagiarize, 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 but always to call research. Um, Student days in Argenstrath. Student days since his brother's. Oh, hang on. Um, no, we're doing something else. Hang on. I'm just remembering that College Antford also has a lot of. Let me look at maps. Maps. Atlas. Gear. Antford. Gearford. Argenstrath. Right. Estam. I mean, um, Gearford. Oh, right. No. Yes, he's taking the train. His brother is. Hello, Clockwocket. Count that as the same boat because it didn't take us long. I'll show you the map I was working on. That map. These map. There's not much there. But hello, welcome on in. We're doing the prompts, the Romantic Games prompts, and uh, every time I'm counting it as research. Every time I have to go to the Antford wiki to look up details because it was a world we created. A bunch of us gathered together to create in our youth. Oh, it sounds silly to say in our youth, but we were young, and then now 4 of the main founders. Well, 2 of them, 3 of them, and then 1 is married to someone or married. 3 of them are married. Um, 2 to each other actually, and yeah, and we have and the other one to another member. It was a world building group we got together. We still, there's tight knit ties, especially those who are still in New Hampshire, because it was mostly New Hampshire based, and then they had satellite friends in other places, and I was living in Massachusetts at the time, so I was kind of on the edges, but I would go kind of, I think, fairly regularly. Like, we used to have once a month meetups in Manchester, and then um I went out to college, and then after that, we drifted apart, and I moved to New York, and blech, I don't get to see them, but I got to see them recently. And anyway, I decided that we'd go back, work on some Antford stuff. Here, I'll show you the. There's gonna be an ad break, but Oh, what are you working on? Let's see. Hang on. Oh, there's gonna be an ad break in a little bit. But you were stuck on yes, refusing to stay snippet length. Yep. I'm not gonna count these as snippets. Well, we'll see how it goes because um we'll see how long it is. But I didn't even think to count it as snippets. The snippets I've been counting are the ones I write for my beloved. I've been counting, the bits and bobs I'm writing for him. But I've just kind of decided to. I haven't gotten. This is the first prompt. You know, like let's do the prompt to Antford. I haven't done the word touched the word of the day ones yet, but I've written a few poems, so it evens out. Okay, ad break time. Let me. This. Oh, soon. It's that stupid one where it says soon. I could use some more water. So when the ad break hits, I'll get up and get water. But basically, I'm just uh, when um, um. Oh yes. Now we have a name. We can um college in the row. Row. I think it's called. Is that how you spell row? All right, we're gonna have to look this up. If we do any significant, yeah, I've already claimed 5 minutes worth of looking stuff up on the wiki as we. Nope, not that one. That one. All right, give me a sec. Ah, good girl. That's Addie. She. Okay. Water. I'm back. Um, Blech. Let me just double check something. Um, yep, that works. Okay. Nom 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 nom. All right. That's cool beans. Bop. All right, I'm back. Oof, sorry, I feel weird now. Water is good. Let me bring it. Hi, that was Addie. Okay, so what we're doing? Oh yes, we are reporting stream. As a reminder, a Big Now challenge is also happening. Um, um, right. They're doing all the fancy ones. Um, okay. View only. You have to. All right. Um, okay. Um, we're gonna have to go and ask James to pin the instructions on how to It might be an unlock quest for me. Let's see. College in the Row. Yes, we were going to look up College in the Row. That was what we were going to do. No, we're going to look up College in the Row. I think it's in Encyclopedia. What's institutions? Yes, is Military Academy, the Royal Academy. Yes, it was Buford in the Row, though. Landreth, wealthy noble believe that having better educated general population require adequate to having a more prestigious country. responsible improving public education. Required to be educated. Some requirements are beyond um more, but not completely affordable to the general public. In the row, yes, I spelled it right. Okay, the college in the row. So yes, he probably um was almost certainly that's it. Okay, cool. So let's go. Yes. So Desmond's brother went to that one. I'm gonna go back a second. Okay, so Desmond's brother went to that. Uh, Years ago. Um, I believe, and I have to look that up too. I might have to claim another few minutes of research to actually go look up all this stuff. Landmarks. Um, Cities and towns. Here we go. Gearford. How to spell Optilocus. Let's see. Um, Optilocus. Yes. Um, um, for the royalty. Oh yes, a large castle built on the coast. A series of small cultural forms. Yes. So yeah, it was called Optilocus. Oh yes. Oh yes. The red tribes of Vibrani. Oh yes. So was the first in the region of the Strabi. So that's the first time humans moved into the red tribes territory, which is across the ocean from Peor. Yep. Okay. Optilocus. Okay. Yep. This was the first human settlement in the Optilocus. Yes. Um, was still young. Um, um, uh, right. So he's taking the train. Wait, did it specify that he was taking the train from Aston or um? Let's see. Out of Aston down to Whitehaven. So um, he might still be. Yeah, he's probably still. If he grew up in Aston Junction, and then his brother was in Gearford. He'd take the train to Gearford. It's a not it's a longer leg. So yeah, he probably grew up in Aston. He's still living there, maybe. Yeah, there's no reason he has to live in. Yeah, if they're taking Aston to Whitehaven, um, the lines. Um, yeah. Um, blah blah blah. Yes, Aston to Whitehaven. It was Cuttering College in the Row years ago. Before, okay, no, so he never moved to Gifford. Years back, when it was still years ago. When it was back when it was still Optilocus, and he was still young, a young man. Mm, um, um, dear. Um, um, um. That train ride was perfectly long. Quite long. Um, um, even the ones. Oh yes. So he's reminiscing. He used to. The only time he's been on anything remote this long was the Astam to Gearford, to Optilucas back before it was Gearford. That was 20 years previously. Trains were slower then. Shorter distance trains were slower. Um, okay, yes. So, um, 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 uh, um, um, unusually hot day. And unusually hot day. And unusually hot day. And let's see. Wait, Furch. Let me check. We're checking that. All right, I'm giving myself another 10 points of research after we look this up because we've been fussing with this the whole time. But you know, Gearford. Okay. Um, templates, terminology, time. Here we go. Furch. Maybe late fee. Late fee. Yeah. Um, when okay, yes. Late fee when he just post exam. Yeah, just to exams. Okay, so that would have been late fee. All right. So oh yeah, there's the marks, cities and towns. Okay, yeah. So let's see. We're going to pop this back up. Wow. Okay, my head's being weird. Ugh. I'm not 100%. It's the heat here, too, is affecting me. Mm. Um. Mm. Um. Impropriety. That is not how you... Impropriety. We're gonna see what we got. Hang on. We are going to fix that. That's not even research, that's just fixing this. How to spell impropriety. Impropriety. Okay, so that was stupid of me to close it. There we go. Yes. Alright, um, um, decades ago. Mm, nearly. Okay, so the summer before. Okay, so most was the summer before the revolution. How do we spell this? Okay, we're actually gonna look up how to spell it, and then I never gave myself the bout of research. Hang on, we're actually gonna look up it, and then I'm gonna look up how to spell, and then we're going to actually give myself another 10 words worth of research because we've been looking a bunch of stuff up. Okay, hang on, races, religion, terminology, um, time, uh, um, yes, okay, Adderfod. Adderfod. Yep. Adderfod. Okay. Adderfod before the revolution. Yes. Um, um, we're different now. She, this woman handed, yes. Yes. Alright, we're gonna publish this. This is gonna get, oh, also we're gonna give ourselves, oh, right, hang on. There's that. Now we're going to Headlights Blink Twice, but we have that. That's a young, and then goes to Argentstrath. And then, um, Rare but not impossible, and, oh yes, um, um, Rare but not impossible, what was I gonna say about that one? Oh yes, that was then, she'd never seen a paddock carriage before. Mirror Lag, I have no idea what we're doing with that. We shall see. I don't know if this counts as snippet. Actually, how much words? I mean, we have less than 1,000 words, and we also have all the prompts. So I think we can... Yeah, I think we can count this as snippet. Another snippet. And a prompt filled, so we'll have to update the Romantic Games for that, plus the word count, but, you know, it's pretty good. I think I already added the prompt, because we haven't had a chance to do anything with it. And then I'm going to put it up on Antford. We're going to do it. It's going to be the first one up there in over a few years now, and it's just going to be awesome. So it's going to be a silly little... But it's going to be done. Let's see. Not this one. Okay. Alright. Um... Oh, yeah. Alright, peace out. You're no obligation to stay or anything. Just it's fun to hang out with you, though. Ugh. Food is important. Important words. Before you go, though. Throw your words in before you go. Because I might not be able to, um... I might not be there if I end the stream, before you get back. You can't report them. I mean, you probably could. You just have to ask Daz, and she'd say yes, but, like, that would mean sending her a Discord message, and just... Anyway. Highly recommend it. But, either way. Oh, I never actually... Right, we're gonna give ourselves another 10 points for... Um... Blech. Um... Oh. Alright, Um... Beautiful. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I think we did it. So let's go 864. So that's 433 words. Okay. Beautiful. What was I going to say? Well, sorry, my chin is itchy. Okay. Um, we are going to. Let me see how this goes. All right. There's gonna be an ad break in 4 minutes. I'm going to put this up on Antford, and then after that, we're going to get started on that, but probably just. I'm not feeling 100%, so why don't we. But first thing we're gonna do is save. Always save your work, right? Yeah. Now, the second thing we're gonna do is. Um, we're gonna go. I think should be able to keep the paragraph in and paste it. Let's see if this works. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, let me open this up. Here, I'll even let you see the process, right? Just don't leave that out bad. Yep. Okay, so the process is because I'm logged in, and I think part of the problem is you can't do a test. Let's go to. It was library. Create. Here we go. Title. The title is. Story. Flash. Take that. Yep. Okay, then. Let's see if I remember how to do this. 2. Um. Mm. How many? Yeah, a handful of strangers. There are 5 of them. Okay. Okay, there's that. So this one. Now. Um. Um. Okay, do this. There's the formatting thing. All right. Yeah. Um. Um. Yeah. That's it. I think that's it. Save. Let's go to dashboard. And yeah, flash fiction. Okay, we did it. We made this work. The formatting's wonky. That's okay. I don't know what to do about that. Still. Um, okay. Oh yeah, there's about to be an ad break, but we did it. First time in freaking years. And we did it. All right, let me go to um, the Citizen Event for Discord. Um, we're doing that. Um. Uh. Yeah. What was I gonna say? And for oh yeah, the citizen demand for Discord. I'm going to that to post. Okay. And then there's gonna be an ad. Well, I'll do that during the ad break. But yeah. Okay. So hang on. Okay. Oh yeah, it is the ad break. Okay. Let me. Ugh. Oh, not that promotion. Um. Okay. I think the break. Okay, ends in 5 minutes. Okay. So let's see. Mm, yeah. Boom. I did it. I achieved. Yee! Hi everyone. We did it. The formatting is janky, but I asked Sam about that. I don't know how to fix it. So he's a tech guy who maintains the website, and it's a little old and can't be joined and stuff, but it's still up there. And that's thanks to Sam being clever at coding. Also, generally cool, and I got to see him recently, so that's fun. What was I gonna say? Yes. Um, yeah. Um, 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 yes. All right. So, yep, that's it. But yeah, we did a thing. Let me actually, now that I'm thinking of it, okay, we're gonna bring. We not? Oh yeah, that. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna start the next one. I'd like to bring twice. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we published it, so that's pretty cool. Um, in about a few minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Blech. All right. Here we go. We're gonna start this one, and then um, um, uh, uh, um, 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 mm, um, um, accept to Argent's Wrath. Um, um, uh, um, um, um. Oh, it's raining. Huh. Um, okay. Yep. Now we've set that up. Okay, so, all right, we set that up. So I'm gonna say, if, I'm gonna set this up. Okay. Romantic Games, we can claim one more snippet and, get one more snippet and, or a short story piece and let Romantic Games, um, um, mm, she can do whatever she wants. Okay, we're going to start with that. Dang. Um, I mean, um, thank you. Uh-huh. Okay. Bloom. Alright. Sam's gonna fix the formatting for us, cause we... Yay. Okay, um... Blah. We're losing another party. Okay, well, that's alright. Let me... We're going to, Oh, right. That's another thing we gotta do. Okay. I think what we need to do is end the stream. But we're back. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Um, I realize I kind of trailed off near the end. Okay, so I still have to fix the Romantic Games and put my thingy in because I got distracted asking Sam about the formatting and then other things. My grand plan was to let Romantic Games, I think is it pinned in? It should be. Library and let Romantic. If not, we can. Uh, July of 20. Um. 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 Nope, that's not helpful. Let's see. Let's go to... We're gonna have to do a thing for Game of Tomes here. We're gonna have to give myself credit for that. What was I gonna do? Um, never mind. Never mind. Okay. This is why we check these things. Okay. Okay, what I was gonna do was work out word of the day. I'm gonna put an X because we put the X into that one. And then snippets. We got one more snippet that we did. And then when I finish the second part of the other one, I'll put that one up too. Okay. Alright. Oof. Yeah, that's about as much as I'm... Okay. Let's see. No, okay, okay. I'm holding down the fort for us. Blech. Alright, we shall see. Okay, sorry, I need to end the stream. Okay, before I get... Welcome back. Put your words in before I end the stream. Put your words in before I end the stream. Here, let me... Yes. Okay, let me... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm glad you got back, because otherwise... Bring out your words. Bring out your words. Yes. Everyone needs to put their words in. I put mine in. Oh, I put mine... Well, okay, hang on. That was... 864. Okay, hang on, 864. I think I did 926 minus 864. 926 minus 864 is 62. Okay, 62 more. I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. There we go. 62. Remember the rule that if you write it in stream, you have to put it in, the same stream that you were writing in. The lobby get kind of... There's a little wiggle room with the lobby, but usually it does change streams. So you're supposed to... If you miss... When the lobby changes, there's a certain amount of... if you do miss, you have to go to the house leader and explain, and they say, yeah, okay, that tracks. But, yeah, it's kind of a way to prevent cheating, so... But, yes, put your words in, everybody. If you have words, put them in. What else? I'll give you a little time to do it. I think Clockwalk had already left, but, yes, so, words and things. Blah. Yeesh. Okay, not that. Okay, so, um, um, questions, and, what was I going to do? Alright, so, alright, 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna put I'm going to end the stream, and if you don't put your words in, you're gonna have to go to the house leader and ask nicely for an exception to please put your words in. Blah. Okay. Specifically, what am I doing? Ending the stream. Okay, oh yeah. If you guys want to go to my Discord, you can go and hang out with everyone. Got, I'll put the got one more time. That's why we're doing the writing competition. That's why we're putting our words in. It's fun. It's exciting. It gives you a great community to work and compete with the writing. It's a good time. What else? I think I have to change that because the Relentless Rebels is now defunct. But um, Ko-Fi. Bits and subscribe to, the usual. At least follow because that's free and it's chill, and I support it. And it helps me a little bit. Um, if most of it's validation, but like it's always nice. Okay. What else? Plus, then you can come to more of the streams and hang out, and then I get a tiny sliver ad revenue, and you get to hang out with me. So bonus. What else? Okay. I'm definitely missing something. Take care of yourselves, as an honorary captain of the South Care Mafia. Have some water. Have a nap if you need it. I'm gonna take one. Take care of yourselves. Don't push yourselves too much. Alright. If you have words to put in and you didn't put them in, I'm sorry you're gonna lose them. I can't help you. What was I gonna say? Yes, take care of yourselves. If you don't get words, you don't get words. It's okay. Take care of yourselves. Um, take care of yourselves. Uh, have water in the heat. Also, if you're Southern Hemisphere, bundle up. Have water too, but bundle up. It's cold down there. What else? Okay, that's it. No more. We're gonna raid into somebody. I think Sable's. If Elkinor's still up, we're gonna raid into her. If not, we're gonna raid into Sable. Um. Um. um oh, there's French TTRPG. Interesting. It'd be fun, but okay. Winter, Stock, Sable, Saltplank's doing pirate stuff. Stretches hanging out. We got the Got lobby. We got um what else we got? Um, another writer who I ended up following. Um, I think. Hang on. Oh, all right. Bloom. Okay. You know what? We're gonna raid into Misadventures League, which is one of our GOTS own people doing nonsense thing. We're gonna go and we're gonna raid into Misadventures League. It's not a GOT stream, but also it's no. Bard's not on today. Okay, if Bard's not on today, we're not raiding into them. Sorry. Yeah, we're not gonna raid into them if Bard isn't on. So we're gonna raid into who are we raiding into? It doesn't seem like Sable's on. I don't think Sable's on. Is Sable not on? Oh, Wordy Girl's on. Alright, we're raiding into Wordy Girl. Also a GOT stream. Also a lot of fun. She's cool. It's summer camp time. Let's go. Let's raid Wordy. She's GOT author. A lot of fun. Let's go. We're gonna raid. Say hi to Wordy, everyone. She's really cool. A lot of fun. Very sweet. Boom. Okay.